Hey guys, so I'm updating my fiddle leaf fig tree, and this is the number one. That is a few of them combined in one pot. And I'm gonna update this part first, because sadly, I forgot when it was, but sadly, I was kind of going through it and checking everything as I usually do. I like one of them accidentally got snipped off. So there used to be another one right here, another leaf, I mean, and it fell off. So I was really heartbroken for like a couple days for that. But anyway, this one has a new growth again. This one as well. I am transitioning to a different fertilizer right now. I'm still kind of testing the waters, and so far it's been really great. And everything that I'm going to be, I have and currently using for this plant will be down in the description section. So feel free to check that out. And as you can see, this has opened now. The other one unfortunately fell. Like I said, this has significantly grown since the last time I updated this particular plant. Unfortunately, this happens. Someone in one of my plant groups, I'm gonna shout out to Marty. Hi, Marty. She suggested that whenever there's something like this that starts and then you kind of see a leaf kind of popping out, she suggested to spritz it once a day. I did do it for some of them and just to kind of test it out, and it did work. And depending on your, I guess, your home, if it's more of a drier side, which this is more in the drier area because this is on the second floor of my home, I would say every day or twice a day would be okay. Just spritz right on it. If you have more of a humid home, I don't really think you need to, but that's definitely up to you. And so, yeah, I did spritz this one. It still had like a tear on it. Unfortunately, I spritzed this one. Basically, the new ones I spritzed, and some are working, some are not. Because I'm not doing it every day. I kind of forgot, actually. Excuse me. So anyway, new growth. I'm going to go to this one right here, which finally has something, right? I think this was the other new growth, and the edema is completely gone, but I'm not really entirely sure. So finally this one, and what I could tell you that it won't be anytime soon. This will open up really soon. Just from my personal experience, that's what I've noticed with the other leaves, is once it starts to be like this kind of cocoon, it'll probably be, as soon as you see some kind of color, like a yellow green or light green right here, it will go from like this to like this right here, from my experience, in like less than a week or a week. So it's unbelievable on how quick it is. So I'm going to jump on this one. And now I have two of these. There's a little baby. And again, as I mentioned on my other video, is that I really, really love the edema. A lot of people are really concerned and worried about it and all that stuff. I really am not. I really, really love it. I think it makes it really beautiful, and I don't know, I just really love it. It looks more of a red color in person, like more of a, I would say close to like a maroonish red. And I really love when it does that. And it does really go away once the leaf starts to darken out. And now there's a new baby right here, and of course there's another one sprouting right there. So I'm just gonna tuck that there so you guys can see. So this is gonna be a third leaf coming out, so I'm really excited about that. Let's see where the next one is. Okay, I'm gonna go to this one. I believe in my last vlogs, this was just barely nothing. And this is starting to darken now. I do apologize that I didn't really do a video right when, you know, these were still kind of smaller. It just really sprouted really quickly. And so this is what it is. So I apologize for that. But I did manage to, I've just been really extremely like crazy busy. So I apologize for that actually. And I hope that, you know, it's forgivable. And this is a new one. And of course, there's another one going to start to grow. My next one is over here. There's one with the edema. This is a newer one. I don't know if this was growing with me. I'm sorry, guys. I have amnesia, short-term and long-term memory loss from multiple head traumas in the past few years. So I really just can't remember. I do apologize for that. And it really is a condition. And my therapist told me I mean, if I broke my foot or something, it would be like, you know, that kind of therapist, because it is that kind of therapist. It's not like a psychotherapist or anything like that, or a psychiatrist. It's more of a therapist to help me heal my my mental state in regards to that, my mental injury, because my injury is internal in my brain. So this is a new baby coming out, which I'm very, very excited about. And I know there should be another one before I go on to the Whopper. Okay, right here, I think I vlogged. This is a newer one, and it lost all its edema. But this is a newer one, because I believe when I was just doing this particular plant, there was probably like one leaf. I mean, not one leaf. What I mean is that this was probably not here, but this was here, because these are thicker. They feel thicker, and this is more of a kind of a the consistency is just different. It's softer, it's thinner, and that's how you can really differentiate a lot with the newer and the older plant leaves. Like this is really like thick and sturdy, and this is even kind of, I think, a newer one too, because yeah, this is thicker than this one, and this is definitely thicker than this one, and this is the thinnest one. And I will like close up. Oh no, why isn't it clearing out? There we go. That's going to be a new leaf right here, so I'm pretty excited about that. And let's see. I have another one right here, and it's about to open. So this is what it typically looks like after the cocoon pops open, and you have this cutie little baby coming out. I'm sorry about that. Oh gosh. There we go. So that's the baby leaf. It's still curled, and I would say every day it gets bigger and it opens up a little bit more and more from my personal experience. So, and of course the last one, the Whopper, is ta-da! Oh my God, look at how beautiful this giant leaf is. And this is another leaf, of course. This was the tallest tree or plant in this particular collective plant that I purchased. These were all planted together to make it, I guess, fuller and stuff like that. You can purchase these individually, and I was just able to purchase this as a collective, which is like, there's a lot of pros and cons for that, because if you want to separate it, it really is a task. It really is something to do. But if you want to keep it as is, which I still haven't really made a decision on when I'm going to separate them, because it's thriving together, and I have a different collection of leaf figs that I did purchase in a similar pattern, and I split them up, and they're not really just flourished or thriving as much as this one. So I'm kind of worried if I do split them up, maybe later on when they're actually as tall as me or taller, even the shortest one, because I'm really worried that they're not going to thrive anymore like this. So this one right here, oh my gosh. This is a newer leaf, obviously, than this one. And this one is slowly getting the edema out. And now I have a new one coming out. So pretty soon, in probably like a few days or a week, or maybe, I don't know, maybe in 2 weeks, this will be another leaf right here. I don't know what the size would be. I would really hope it would be like this ginormous. Look at that beautiful, beautiful size. And my hand in comparison, I wear medium-sized gloves right there. Look at how beautiful that is. Medium-sized gloves. There you go. It is just beautiful, and it is just super shiny. You know what? I mean, I have really fallen in love with this plant and this particular just tree. I'm not a big, I'm more of a really, I thought I was more of like a flower person, but this plant really has flourished and thrived so much. This is like my sweet baby that I do have in the master bedroom, and this is the first thing that I look at when I wake up, because of where I put it, and I did put it there intentionally for that, and I just really, really love it. I'm kind of hoping soon I could purchase more. I'm still kind of I'm not negotiating. I'm sorry, guys. It's just that sometimes like my words are really kind of intertwined. So, and I'm also dyslexic, so that doesn't really help. I'm kind of thinking of ways and how to purchase more of this particular plant and incorporate it in different parts of my home. Currently I have like 5, I think, but they're not like this. They're individual, and they're like, I believe about 1 to 2 feet high, 1 to 3, I think 1 to 3 feet high, depending on which plant you're talking about. So this is such a beautiful thing, and because I don't really, this doesn't really get transported and all that nasty stuff, that what happens when nurseries transport it to a big box store. It's completely clean and shiny. This is natural. I didn't do anything to it. I didn't clean it, nothing. And unlike the other ones, when I did buy this, there was a lot of dust and stuff like that. So this is my latest update for my fiddle leaf fig trees. And if you're interested in what I'm using to make it thrive really quickly, I will link it down below, and I will also, and everything will be down below on what I am experimenting with a different combination right now on different things, and I will, we will see what happens after. Like, if that works out the same, worse, better. I'm just looking for something to strengthen all my plants, to make them thicker, more lush, bigger, taller, more growth, more flowers, or more leaves. That's really my end game. So what I have used successfully will be down below. What I am currently using very recently will be down below as well. And if you guys have any questions that I didn't really share or I didn't address to, let me know down below. All my social media accounts are down below as well, so you can reach me on those. If you have other things you want to chit-chat to me about, I can talk about plants all the time. If you want to talk about this particular plant, go ahead, do that down below. I hope you enjoyed my video. You're going to you're going to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet, and of course the bell, so you're notified every single time I upload a new video. And let's just take a look one last time on that beautiful leaf with the edema. I know like a lot of people don't really love the edema. I don't think I've ever heard anybody else who said they love the edema on the fiddle leaf fig. I personally do. I love it. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.